Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I nearly said welcome back to my channel, but this is the first video I'm making, I think. If it isn't, then I'm embarrassed. My name is Jasmine Mayers. I am here to spread love, joy, positive vibes, and bad bitch energy. Wait, let me just get undressed. Or do I want to? Now I'm gonna keep that on for a bit, because it's a bit, whoa. It's a bit cold, it's a bit nippy. In today's video, just sit still. I literally look like a bug. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is taking out my braids, showing you my growth and like my natural hair pattern compared to my texturized hair. And I'm going to be giving you a little backstory, because I did do a backstory like introduction, but I don't think I like it because I did miss out quite a few details. I'm trying to transition from texturized hair to my natural hair, and let me tell you, it's hard. Oh, but yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video as much as I will. I know I'll enjoy this video because I'll look back at it in like a few years time and I'll be like, oh, what is that wig on your head? No, it's not a wig. Before anyone comes for me, it's not a wig. In a few years it'll be nice, luscious, and I'll have curls again, whereas I don't have any right now. It's just a frizzy, damaged mess. So as you can tell, my hair is done. And that is because I cannot multitask. Like, I can with certain things, but I can't when it comes to me doing my hair and talking at the same time. I think I'm gonna put my glasses back on because I'm struggling to see me on my face. I look like someone's grandma. So I'm gonna just start fresh with the whole story time thing. I've got pictures up on my phone to help me with the process of this story. Otherwise, we will get nowhere. And I'll just forget stuff. Stuff. Where are these pictures of me? These beautiful pictures of me and my beautiful crusty hair. Anyway, so my mum is white and my dad is black, and then they came together and they had me, a mixed race baby. So they had me. So I have my mum's volume of hair and my dad's texture. So that is just great for me. I mean, it is when I know how to deal with it and look after it, but it's not when I don't know how to do that. You feel me? So when I was younger, my hair was literally a Jackson 5 afro. Like, no word of a lie, it was a full-on afro on my head. It was so cool. It was really puffy, big. The only downside is that we didn't know how to look after it, so it would just get knotty all the time. When I'm saying knotty, I mean like mats in my hair. I remember this time when one of my mum's hairdressers had to come to the house. Well, he didn't have to come to the house, but he came to the house to come over and like brush out my hair. There was about 10 knots that he had to just end up cutting out because he could not get them out. Couldn't get them out. I had to cut those out, and I think it was then when I realised, like, I don't know what to do with this head of hair. I don't know what to do with it. Don't know how to look after it. I don't want these knots ever again, but they always come back. It was a nightmare, girls and boys. It was a fucking nightmare. I'm not sure, mum correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was after that when mum learned how to do twists in my hair. So I'll insert a picture of me with twists, allow it. I do look like a crackhead. It's alright though. She learned how to do these by a family member, I think. I don't have my memory is so bad, like with the past to do with my hair. I do now, but I did not care about it at all. I was just like, whatever, it's just hair. Anyway, so my mum was good at doing twists in my hair, and she was good at, I think that was it. My dad, on the other hand, with hairstyles, let's not even go there. My dad bought this, I think it was a afro hair product, and it was in a pink bottle with purple writing. I don't know what it's called. I can't find a picture on it on Google anywhere, but I'm gonna keep trying to find it. Moisturizer was pink. They'd put loads on their hands, put it in my hair, and it would literally leave my hair grey. Grey and greasy, yum. Long story short, my hair was just so hard to deal with, and no one knew what to do with it, and I do not blame them because it's just like an extra pet on your head. Like when you got hair like this, it needs to be looked after. You need to know what to do with it. Otherwise, you're gonna be at the shit with it, like I was. I don't even know what to do with it now, so that's why I'm making these videos, to like motivate myself to actually change my ways and research about my hair, get the right products, do the right styles, wash it properly, like I don't know, anything, like trim it more often or whatever. Whatever I need to do, I will do it. That's what I'm trying to do. And then we'd go on holiday, and obviously every time I got in the pool my hair would be like nice and wet, but then afterwards, because my hair would be dry as hell from the chlorine, or like even the ocean, like this sea salt would make my hair so crispy and dry, it would get knotty like that. And I'll show you a picture of me with a side bun whilst I was on holiday, and it just looked thirsty. because she was. So mum was like, oh, found this hairdresser's, let's go. So I was about 9 or 10, but I was definitely in primary school at this time. Take me to this hairdresser's, and they're like, what would you like today? Mum was like, basically, in a nutshell, we don't know how to look after the hair. It's too much, too hard to deal with. It just gets knotty so fast. It's drier than anything, no matter what we put on it, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, don't worry, we've got you. And to be fair, they did. They literally saved us for the however many years I went for. I want to say 9 years I went for. I did go for a very, 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 very long time. So yeah, they were like, we're just going to do a texturizer, and what it does is it basically loosens up the coils and makes it more easy to manage. It will detangle easier, it will grow as well, and it just makes it easier for it to manage and you guys to manage. Blah, blah, blah. So we were like, perfect. So we did that, and the first time I did it, oh my god. The first few times actually, I was screaming, crying. It hurt so bad. Not the texturizing part, the separating of the hair. Putting my hair into sections was hell on earth. I've got a picture of the first time I got it done, and I do look very, very moody on it. Probably because my scalp was on fire. Ever since we went there the first time, never stopped going basically. Always went, and I never looked after it properly. Never. I'd start trying to, and like I used to watch YouTube videos on people transitioning the hair, wash days, blah blah blah, and I'd look at it and I'd be like, oh my god, like I'm gonna start doing that. And I remember I did a banana mask in my hair, I didn't blend it up enough, and I had banana chunks in my hair for ages. You can just tell how uneducated I am. I remember I got my hair straightened for the first time. I don't know when the first time was, but I remember I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I didn't think my hair would ever be able to do that, and I was like, how has that just happened? I was just like, who is this bitch? I was literally fully, Ever since then, I wanted to straighten it all the time. It then got to a point where my hair just stopped growing. It was weird, so the hairdressers would diffuse my hair, but I hated how that looked. I don't know why. I'll insert a picture. The picture's gross, but that's not the point. Look at my hair. So I didn't like the way that my hair was when it got diffused, because I just felt like it was like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it was nice. To me anyway, it didn't feel nice. So I preferred it when I just wet it and let it air dry. And I'll again insert pictures, and I'll insert a picture of my hair on holiday, and I was obsessed with it here. And the lighter parts of it are actually from the sun. Following on from the hair straightening conversation, topic, whatever you want to call it, I did cheerleading for a very long time, and for competitions they wanted us all to have straight hair, which wasn't an issue to me at the time, because I was like, yeah, love straight hair, oh my god. Finally get to like feel like a baddie again with this straight hair on my head. So I'd gas about competitions because of my hair as well as the competition, but I'd be so excited to get my hair straightened. So I loved it, but then after time I noticed that my hair was just getting worse and worse, and it just wasn't growing, and it was just getting thin at the ends, and yeah, I just wasn't a fan. And so I'm gonna go through some pictures on my Instagram now to try and like say a timeline of when I really liked my hair and when I really didn't like my hair. So for high school, my hair was diabolical. I thought it looked sick. I was like, oh yeah, puff on my head, and I always used to do this. Even at cheer, I always used to, you'll see it when I put a picture, I always used to puff it like that, and just, it was just a habit. It was so bad. I don't know where it came from. Always used to do it. And it doesn't look too bad, but I don't know, it just, something about it makes me feel a bit, Okay, so I'd say I really, 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 really loved my hair in 2017. It was like slick at the roots, but it was dead puffy everywhere else. It was really, really nice to me. Like I've really, really, really loved it in 2017 and 18. So I'm gonna skip to 2019. This is when I started noticing the biggest difference with my hair ever. And my hairdressers was like, you need to start coming more regularly, you need to get more texturizers done. And I'd be like, right, okay, I will. But deep down, there was just something in me that was like, Jasmine, no. No, honey, like stop it. Start looking after your hair more, start knowing what to do with your hair. You don't need to get it texturized. I only trusted that certain place in town. What if I wanted to go traveling, which I did, obviously can't now. When I go traveling, what am I gonna do? If I move away from where I live, what am I gonna do without that specific place? Do you know what I mean? So I was just thinking to myself, well, I can't get my hair texturized for the rest of my life. I literally can't. I knew that, but I just carried on doing it because I was just lazy. I was lazy. That's the best way to put it. And I'm not saying people that texturize their hair are lazy at all, because they're not. That's just my personal experience. I did it because it was easiest for me. I'm lazy. I didn't want to bother with my hair. So yeah, anyway, 2019 was when I started noticing the biggest difference to my hair. Cheer comps, again, we had to straighten it and I really didn't want to. It just, something clicked in my brain and I'd just be like, oh, I have to straighten my hair again. Like, I have to do it again. And I used to love it, used to absolutely love it. And then that year I was just like, oh, really? I really didn't want to. I was looking at my ponytail and I was like, it's literally disappearing by the second here. If I don't fix up, I'm gonna have like really short hair. So to be fair, I think the last time I got my hair texturized, wait, what year are we in? For some reason, I want to say the last time I got my hair texturized was in 2019, but that can't be true because we're in 2021 now. See what I mean? My memory is just so bad with my hair. In 2019, I got my hair texturized like normal. Still wasn't looking after it because still didn't care. But I'm not surprised that it's not growing. I'm not surprised that my ends are getting thin because I'm just not even caring. So I always had my hair in a bun as well, and insert some pictures of my bun. Sometimes my bun would be nice and like, oh, she put effort into that bun. 99.9% of the time my bun was like, what the hell is that? It literally looked like I had another head inside my hair because it was just so puffy at the back with this bun on top. I say I wore my hair in a bun the most in 2019. It was out of its bun a few times, I'd say. I'm not even joking. And I remember at Cheers, one of my friends, she was like, Jasmine, is your hair gonna be like, I don't want to name names even though it's not bad, but I just don't want to name people's names. But this girl at Cheers, she has really like nice coily curls that are bouncy, blah blah blah. She was like, would your hair be like that? And I was like, maybe. And inside my head I was like, I don't actually know because I think I fucked it here. I was like, I don't know what my hair texture is. My hair is just damaged. And then that like clicked into my head as well. It made me realise like, wow, I actually need to change my hair because it just looked like a frizz ball. What people were like, is your hair straight? I was like, no, it wasn't straight, it wasn't curly, it was just frizz, to be honest. Let's get real. So the reason why I got inspired to do my braids and grow my hair out is because we did go into lockdown. So we went into lockdown and I was like, right, now is a time where I can just stop going to the hairdressers. So I did my braids and I was like, oh, these are quite groovy, and I'll insert pics again. I noticed growth and I was just like, oh, okay. So I just kept like doing them, leaving them, doing them, leaving them, blah blah blah. And every time I'd wash my hair, I'd look in the mirror, I'd see the difference in texture from when my roots had grown compared to like the ends of my hair which are damaged, and I was literally shook. And I even said to my mum, I was like, Mum, no more hairdressers. I'm gonna grow my natural hair, see what it looks like, and I'm gonna learn how to cope with it. Sounds stupid now because in this video that I'm gonna show you of me doing my hair, I've done my research since this video, which is a few days ago. I just make myself laugh with how ridiculous I am. I apparently shouldn't use Cantu, and I found out what like ingredients you don't want in your hair products and all that jazz. Girl, I could have done that before the video. Give me one more chance. I'll fix up. So I've started doing braids now and I have not gone back since July because I just want my hair to grow, and I don't want to big chop it because I don't know what it is, I just don't. So ever since I started doing this YouTube video, I have actually put the effort in to research more about my hair, research products, tools and like stuff like that, like what to use, what helps, what doesn't. And I found out a lot within a space of a few days. I watched a lady on YouTube, I'll insert her YouTube name on the screen somewhere because I can't remember it now, but she's really good at hair, she knows what she's talking about. And I watched her videos and she was taking out her braids and she was like, rule number one basically, never take your braids out dry, always have some form of like watery conditioner, anything that gives your hair slip. Do not take your braids out dry because that causes breakage, yada yada yada. I looked at it and I was like, I took my braids out dry every time I replaced them until this video that I'm posting now. Honestly, it's just second-hand embarrassment, first-hand embarrassment for myself. I don't know why I think it's a good idea to take braids out dry.
I guess you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that.
Look at the crust.
You're just gonna walk into my room.
You can see my hair, like where it changes.
I'll take the pleasure.
So all of that is just damaged, whereas that isn't. Holy moly donut shop.
Pleasure and pain. Your secrets to my grave. 'Cause you are the only one. 'Cause you are the only one. The only one. 'Cause you are the only one.
Yum. So I finished the bottom layer. Oh, excuse you. I finished the first layer. It's taken me about 10 years, but we move. And the amount of crust and dust that is coming off my hair, mainly like up here from the product and just grime, is really satisfyingly disgusting. Oof. Time for another time lapse. Got 4 left.
There will always be a place for you by my side, day or night. You know that it's killing me. Why do you always leave? It's not right. We don't fight, but I know what you've been through.
Look how hot. I'm Macy Gray. So now that my hair is finally all unplaited, you can see the dirt crisping off my head, but it's all unplaited now. So I'm gonna go and wash it and I'll be back to plait it. I don't want to plait it tonight, but I'm gonna have to because it's done then. It is done then.
I'll take pleasure and pain, your secrets to my grave, 'cause you are the only one.
Can you see the difference? So the kinked up bit is the natural bit and it's a bit mad. Should I bake a chop?